have about 5 minutes.
We're live.
And good morning, segment number 2, or actually number 3. We thank News 12 Chief Meteorologist Patrick Core to bring us up to date on the weather situation just a few minutes ago. So he says Commissioner going to be between 5 and 8 this evening. And it really depends on how warm we get today, whether we're going to have any significant type of storms that'll roll through the area. So the warmer it gets, the more sunshine, probably more thunderstorms, and if we stay overcast, probably less. So that's we need to hope and pray for overcast skies.
Just stay cool. Just stay cool. Yeah, stay cool.
And stay cool.
Exactly right.
And we've already had some trees down today.
We do.
It has definitely been windy this morning.
Just in the last hour or so, we've had numerous trees that they're out there working on right now, scattered out throughout the county, north, south, Creek Road. For some strange reason, a little while ago, the wind started coming out of the east, blowing directly west just for a little while, and when that happened, it's kind of like working the trees back and forwards, because the other night we had that inline and the tornadic wind coming out of the southwest, but they're out there right now trying to clean that up, among the other cleanup they're working on also. But this is new trees that we've got some road blocked, but they've got Creek Road, Sales Lane back open now. It was had trees down in it, but that's just it's part of it, and we got more coming, as Patrick said, and hopefully the temperatures will stay cool, and like we said, and it won't be really a violent event, hopefully.
Well, good deal. Well, I know that you and the mayor have been really focused in the last day or so, looking at the OSHA guidelines and the CDC guidelines that the governor has put out for these new businesses that will, or the businesses that will now be allowed to soft open. And I just want to say before you talk, it's not like the light switches just come on and everybody's going back to normal. There is strict guidelines on these businesses that will be allowed to open.
That's true. And that comes under, he's relating it back to the presidential, actually when the president actually put his information out to Open America, and he's got several different phases, and he relates most of that to phase 1 as we go into it. Of course, from what I understand last night, the president says that he is in violation of some of that. The governor is, by doing what he's done. I heard that this morning. I heard him actually say that. I don't. The president evidently does not agree totally with the governor.
He said last night basically he wished the governor had waited a few more days, but he feels confident in the governor's. He said, let him make his own decision. He knows what's best, but he wouldn't have done it.
I know that's true. That's true.
So,
and as I said the other day, I don't agree with all of it either. I'm not for us, but that's he's got his own opinion, and he's the governor of the state of Georgia. But we actually are here in Dade County, Georgia, and we just
here's the deal. The guidelines are there. Number one, the businesses do not have to open. Nobody can make you open your business. Number two, you do not have to go as a patron. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go. Nobody can make you go. And there is strict guidelines for any of these businesses to open. And I don't think they all will.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they will, but
they have the opportunity to if they would like.
Yep.
If they follow the guidelines.
Yep. But the enforcement part of it is a question. We called the governor's office yesterday. I think you were in the room. We had several people in the room, and he assured us, his office, that the public health is going to take the lead in this, is enforcement. Actually, the inspections and the sheriff's department have been authorized to back them up. So if they do need help, but this needs to be strictly enforced by whoever.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, because that's going to be the whole key to it. When they're open back up, I'm glad they're opening back up. That's great, but they have got to go by these guidelines. They've got to.
And there's a lot of
that's just like this lineman. The lineman's coming back. Okay, they are coming back in May, but I'll guarantee you one thing: You're talking about enforcing the strict rules that they're going by. Now they've come up with their own rules too that are even more stringent than's out there. I mean, these boys here, if they get caught without a face mask out, you know, they're terminated. They don't come back. You know, for school. They can't go home. If they go home, it's only for emergency. And if they do that, they've got to have permission from the school to even do that. And if they come back, they'll be tested again. That's only an emergency. They will be quarantined. They will actually be almost completely confined to the campus and to where they're staying in off hours. I mean, they got a plan, but it's not just going to be a plan. It's going to be actually enforced. It'll be enforced. The sheriff's department's going to be involved in this, and because this is big to our county. I mean, it's big.
Well, it's big to
you got
the entire region.
The whole region. That's right.
I mean, you've got.
I mean, I've had calls from Walker County about it. Because some of them I think stay across, but it's something that we, it's something that we're strictly going to enforce. And they're doing it right by the guidelines. I mean, yes, they're coming back after the governor's lifted his April 30th is when the shelter in place is over. So. But what I'm saying is, I'm just stressing.
We do want to add that Hamilton County is also doing it on May the 1st, and every city in Hamilton County, with the exception of the city of Chattanooga, will also be letting businesses open back up on a slow, very monitored level as well, just like Georgia. So you're seeing all of these areas starting to open some of these businesses that have been shut.
Yeah, but looking at our numbers here, regardless, some people say look at numbers, not looking at we increased again last night. We're at 15 now, and Walker County almost doubled. They're at what, Craig? 59, and that's you can't tell when you go out of Dade County and Walker County. So our numbers here, maybe statewide, yes, it may be a curve, but up here though we're still going up. So we got to be really careful with this when we let these people open back up. Whether it's beauty shops, barber shops, whatever. And I might also add that the actual, their actually governing board have posted strict guidelines for them. They did meet day before yesterday, like I've talked about. I had a call from one of the people there that is in business here in the county, and they actually came up with their own guidelines, and they're going to really enforce these very strictly, which is a good thing.
I wished one thing, and I know that you and the mayor have brought it up several times, as far as not knowing how accurate these numbers are. Maybe they're accurate, but how many days ago was the test actually done, and when they do post it, and the amount of testing is going to raise those numbers, and we don't know how many out of the 15 that are, sadly we know one that passed away, and we know at least one because they let you know they're back to work and don't have it. But the bad part about it is we don't know how many of these 15, other than the two, that may have been past their 14 days and back at work, and we don't know.
That's true.
Because those type of numbers are not available.
That's right. They're not sharing that with us, with the public, and they're saying
or maybe they don't capture that number. I know some states are doing it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Tennessee, it's in their report now, and it should be. It should be. We don't need names. We just need real numbers and real time. And that's what I do appreciate the state of Tennessee doing this, because it does show them actually as they actually are back out into the workforce or out into the everyday life.
Well, I do, let you. We went over 2 or 3 minutes, but I thought it was very important to let you, get the information out there. We've got about a minute left before we rejoin the Rick and Bubba Show on radio, and the programming, which will be immediately following, will be the COVID-19 update that you, the Sheriff's Department, and the Mayor did yesterday on TV. That'll be immediately following. So if you got anything else, and you always give your phone number on the way out.
Well, just try to, at 3 o'clock every day we do give an update, and it's the latest news, the latest information that we have to report to you, and we try to keep that right here. It's about Dade County, it's about our people, and so if you can't watch it today at 3. Like Evan said, he plays it several times in a 24-hour period. You can go online on our Kerry and post it. We've got a lot of numbers on there. It's real important numbers for you to know. not only from the COVID, but even our storm people that's been disrupted by our storm. But my number is 667-8999. I don't know we just got a second. But you call anytime. You can call our office, 657-4625. If you're just sitting there and you just got something on your mind, or you need to talk and need to ask a question, please call us. That's what we're here for. We work for you. We're public servants. When I say we, I mean all the commissioners, everyone. We're public. Sheriff's office. That's what we do. We work for you.
Well, thank you a lot for coming in, and of course we'll have that meeting this afternoon. Of course, we'll carry it live on both radio and television. This is News Radio 101.3 FM, 1420 AM, KWN.